Hello and welcome to another Fallout 76 video. As I continued my journey north from the Pioneer Scout Camp, I spotted that in the distance. There's nothing on the map. So of course I had to go investigate. You pick up some minor rads through here. I was expecting death claws or something, so I'm just being a little cautious and staying hidden through most of my run across the map. The steam vents give off a lot of rads. So I reached this farm, but I didn't have time to explore. So I'm going to have to make a trip back to check this out. So I have to go back and flip that switch to find out what happens. But right now, my eyes are trained on that thing in the distance. Have to find a way around that mess. Crashed space station. It looks so cool. Airlock C7, inaccessible.
Miss me, coward!
I only have one automatic weapon, so I was really happy to get that one so I could scrap one and get the mods. Anytime you can get multiples of the same weapon, definitely repair it first, and then go ahead and scrap it. And when you scrap it at your workshop, it'll give you a mod for that particular weapon. Super mutants are my favorite NPCs, and I really hate killing them. I enjoyed having Strong as a companion in Fallout 4, so I really wish they were kind of friendly, but they're not. And they have the best lines, too. So basically, I'm trying to find a switch, a panel, anything that might make that Airlock C7 accessible, but at this point I had no success. I checked all of the little modules all around the crash site, but couldn't find anything.
Look me in the eye as you die!
Okay, so you can't respawn where you had your last death. You either can respawn if you have a camp nearby or if you've discovered an area. So if you're quite far away from something, you're going to have a long walk back, I know, because I've done it. But when you're out exploring, it's kind of worth the risk. In this case, I'd already discovered the crashed space station, so I could respawn right there and go back and find Mr. Super Mutant. Airlock C7 inventory list. Spacesuits, space helmets, and oxygen tanks. It was called the Valiant space station, and I know that clip was a little quick, but there was a key code. So now I'm going to head back over to the airlock and see if the key code works. So I'm back at the airlock, figuring I would just click on it and I would go in. No. I spent another 20 minutes trying to figure out a way in. I went back around the map. Until I saw that. It's really difficult to see that there's a keypad. And I'm in.
My arm!
And inside, Spacesuit. That was pretty much all that was inside Airlock C7. The oxygen tanks you couldn't pick up. I figured they might be good for aluminum scrap or steel scrap, but nothing. I had a look at the spacesuit and helmet inside the Pip-Boy. I was kind of hoping that they would help with radiation damage, but they don't. I think they're supposed to be used in areas where there's toxic air, but I haven't been to those areas yet on the map, but I'll definitely keep these in the inventory. After this episode, I'm heading over to the Civil War Museum in search of rare black powder weapons. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.